You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. Got the same clothes on, been trapping, man. Hey, y'all respect the hustle, man. Y'all know how it was out there in them streets, and you've been chasing it. So, hey, if you're from Chicago, you definitely know. But anyway, y'all, something big just happened that none of us asked for. None of us definitely expected this. You feel me? The victim, one of the victims in Big U's in the Rolling 60s big indictment, specifically the murder victim, his mother has come out. You know, we don't know where this came from, but it's a possibility that she has been in hiding because she states in this interview that she's terrified, her and her family. So there's a possibility that, you know, this lady is hiding, man, which she shouldn't have to be. She shouldn't have to be living like this, man. She's an innocent mother, man. She unleashes everything in this interview right here. This right here, man. Like I say, you don't want to miss this one right here, man. Like she says that Big U has always notified her on her son's well-being. He's always talked to her. So it's just, you feel me? She feeling like, Big U, I know you guilty because you ain't said nothing to me since that happened. And you usually talk to me. So what's the change up? You know, people notice when things changes, something happens. That's why things change, because something happens that changes it. She clearly feels like, you feel me? It just 1 + 1 is 2 in her mind, and we can't blame her. But she reveals the reason that Big U did this to her son, which is stated RW in the paperwork. And not only that, she says that she's a God-fearing woman, and she's been trying hard, very hard, to forgive Big U. And guess what? She said it ain't worked. So that's what we're getting into today. Before we do, gotta ask you to please hit that like button. This lets YouTube recognize that this video is a good video, and it will recommend it to greater crowds, more people. Share this with whoever you can, whenever you can. I'm grateful for whatever you do. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to do it now, you can surely wait to the end of this video, just in case you want to see if I earn it. But then if you forget, I'll remind you at the end. All right. All I need you to do is keep your word. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on any and everything I post to this channel. As you know, or as we know, the victim in this particular case of the RICO is known as RW, as you will see in this paperwork that I will be providing. You see that? So it states that on January 2021, Big U unalived RW, an inspiring musician signed to Unique Music, Big U's music label. You know, in the RICO, it says that, I think some of the Rolling 60s is saying that, like, Unique is just another side from the Rolling 60s that, you know, he's already exporting and getting over on the Rolling 60s side. This is another part that none of the Rolling 60s have access to, where he's exporting. So he's getting it from all angles. That's why some people refer to Big U as being really greedy, right? So it goes on to say that Big U popped and unalived RW, who made a diss song, and he dragged body of RW off Interstate 15 in LA and left him in a ditch. You know, I'm sorry I read all chopped up, but I try to use the right words and at the same time, you know, read. So it's like I'm multitasking most times. So yeah, it's very descriptive and it's speaking in certainty, man. So what we have next is his mother speaking up. Yes. Rashawn Williams, RW, in the paperwork. His mother. Very important, man. Check out.
Broke out that said that Big U was, might have been involved in your son's death. I mean, do you believe he's responsible?
I know for a fact he's responsible. There's no doubt in my mind. Mother's instance, I know he's responsible.
Why do you think that he did it? I mean, that's like the big question.
Because you don't like the word no.
Okay.
You don't want nobody to tell you no. Everything's supposed to go your way or no way. So I feel like my baby did something that you didn't like. And you did what you did. Now karma's at your door.
Do you think...
Because if he could do this to my child, what makes you think he couldn't do it to nobody else's child? Or if he haven't done it to nobody else's child? Or if he don't have anybody child right now feeling threatened because of what he have said to them or what he have done to them?
Is there a message that you would want to send to Big U?
Why? Any other time you would have called me. Still right now, today, I still haven't heard from you. Nothing.
Big U must be stopped. Merch is limited right now. You know what I'm saying? But you can still place your orders by commenting, and then I will be in touch with you personally from your comment, right? But yeah, Big U, you gotta be stopped, must be stopped, all that. Because you doing too much at this point. Okay, the game is the game. That's respected. But you are exporting and taking advantage of not only the enemies, but civilians and your own people. You in paperwork, yeah, you're doing it to, of course, civilians, which is, basketball stars, all this stuff. But then you exporting Brick Baby, All on the Wire, other 60s, Nipsey. Like, yeah, at this point, yeah, doing way too much. I thought that it was always said and written in the rules, starting at modern times, that no women, no children, but there are no limits to a greedy person. Remember that. She said that she thinks Big U did this because he was told no, right? So this erases all of it don't erase it, but this means that what they put in the paperwork saying that her son was unalive because of a diss song and because Big U, her son was using Big U in the Rolling 60s studio. Now, Big U, in order to export and get money off of Rashawn Williams, RW, in the paperwork, and her son, he has to put out music in which Big U would take a percentage, just like he was taking a percentage from Nipsey Hussle. A great percentage, what, 20%? Whew, off Nipsey Hussle? So if she is saying this, right, imagine what else she knows. She on here saying something that's not even in the paperwork. That's crazy, ain't it? She's saying because he don't like to be told no. meaning that she knows something that the feds don't know and that we clearly don't know. You feel me? It's deep, man. It's get deeper and deeper by the day, man. And then she goes on to say she can't forgive him. On that part, I'm not a mother, but I definitely can understand why she ain't forgiving him. You know, sleepless nights and trauma ongoing. Yeah. So my only question to y'all is, do y'all think that all of this is speculation and it's all allegedly, and all of this is going off of like LA street rumors and people reporting and telling them what they think and what they heard? Or do y'all think they have real solid evidence on Big U? You know, because in the paperwork, you know, they don't really have, they're saying they have Big U appearing, you know, leaving the studio with RW and returning back, appearing sweaty and drenched in water or sweat or whatever. But then, you feel me, it's smoky areas, because then he gives the alibi that he was at the gym, but they don't have gym footage right now, you know. So do y'all think that Big U can beat this case in any shape, form, or fashion? Let me know in the comment section. Along with that, please hit that like, share this. You know, it's all appreciated from the heart. You know, we talked about subscribing at the beginning, if I earned it, and I'm here to remind you, like I said I would do. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on any and everything I put down on this channel. This is the self-proclaimed #1 celebrity news reporter on YouTube at this time, The Real Soda TV. I'm out of here.